Are you trying to do me out of £4 grand a week?
Henri's to the left, you said?
Proper centre forwards, I said.
Oh.
Online, he thought he was on a train.
Online, it's black and white telly.
But he was top of the housery. He was horrible to play against.
You get one for England?
I got one for England, yeah.
Who was that against?
Luxembourg.
All I do now is live on my past. But it's so long past that it's kind of hard to remember most
Different
moments.
people will remember you as a footballer. You know, like...
Finally, revenge.
Just get that dagger out of your heart, will you?
No, I'm the crisp bloke.
The crisp
guy
bloke.
flogs the crisps, but yeah, or the guy on the telly. But no, you've got to be of a certain age, obviously, of which you're not. So yeah, £21 a week, and then I signed as a professional when I was 18.
Oh, no, but what year was this?
Late 70s.
Late 70s. So that was still good money in the 70s.
What, £21 a week? Well, it wasn't even that good.
No, listen. Inflation and all that now.
Did you not get any money for your bus
inflation
pass?
to get to £5 grand a week.
Did you not get any money for your bus pass as well?
Well, I get that now. I'm
know
about to
that
get
now,
that.
yeah.
No,
Your bus. Do you get free bus rides now?
Not yet.
What age is it? 65?
You think it is it? Anyway.
So he tried to do me. He offered me double the money, so 10 grand a week.
What? Who?
Stuart Pearce at the time. But I'd just got into the England. I was just getting England.
You're bursting.
Exactly. So I ended up on 50 grand a week. Are you trying to do me out of £4 grand a week? So every time I see him, I just laugh at him. He was at the World Cup when we worked for Top
Pearce
Spot.
never made it as a manager, paid him 50 grand a week and put him centre forward.
Can you imagine how you're paying a 17-year-old fullback 50 grand a week?
Good times.
Game's gone.
So then, the story goes on.
Oh, God.
So do you remember the whole time when you had to have so much English players for the quota? So Man City offered me 5.5-year deal on 100 grand a week.
At what age?
I was old then. I was 26.
Oh, right.
26.
Offered you
100 grand a week, 5.5-year deal, and I said no. Yeah, I said no because
You did what?
Yeah, exactly. Because I was number 2 behind Zabaleta, and I said no.
You just wanted to play, didn't you?
I just wanted to play. That's what I mean. Love it. Look at me. So I'm not all about the money.
Have you recovered from that decision yet?
Why do you think I work for every broadcaster? I need to top it off.
Idiot!
I went to Aston Villa.
120.
No. That was less money. But then we got relegated in the first season, so my wage is half. Is that a serious question?
Can you remember him as a player?
Of course he can't.
What year did you retire?
So he can't.
Well, from English football, 92.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
So
went
I
to
should
Japan.
have seen a little bit, but
How old were you?
You didn't.
At 90.
4.
So the answer to the question is no, you can't remember him.
All right, Alan, let's talk about Blackburn. Is it your number 1 for personal reasons?
Yeah, I should have flipped it around really. That was number 2 and the other one. But we were petrified. We were nervous as hell.
Take us through that day.
Yes.
We went for a walk in the morning. Everyone, you could tell. Even Kenny was a little bit nervous, despite what you could tell. And he was our most experienced weapon, really.
Did you
'cause he'd
always
been
go
there
for a
before.
walk in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you don't want to break routine.
No, we always went for a walk in the morning.
With the phones
at
in?
the hotel.
Phones? Did you have mobile?
The phones.
What was it? Nokia 8210? What were we working with? Set the scene.
Landline.
So yeah, did you have a phone? You know, you go into the phone and you're looking for...
Yeah, they had the big chunky phones. They were just coming out then, weren't they?
So you didn't have one on you, no? So you weren't looking at social media and all that?
No. Social media. 95.
94, 95. Fantastic player.
Brilliant.
Intelligent,
He came over at such a young age as well, didn't he?
Yeah. 16.
He was this skinny, tiny little kid, wasn't he, when he arrived? But you could tell straight away the ability. I mean, how comfortable on the ball he was and taking the ball under pressure. Yeah. All of those things.
Yeah. His passing, his weight of pass.
Yeah.
You know what? It was actually strong as well. I remember trying to like burst past him one time. He just put his arm out and he was just like, ooh.
And?
I won't be doing that again. And what?
When he put his arm out, what did you do?
Yeah,
did you dive?
I bought the foul.
Was that cheating?
You got it out of me in the end. Yeah, I bought the foul.
I was penalty taker for England for 4 years before I got one. And the first one was
Really?
First one I got was 8 minutes to go, 2-1 down, quarter-final of the World Cup.
All the best.
That's Cameroon.
Talk me what was going through your mind then. You always give it this, I'm Gary Lineker, I'm cold as ice.
I've never said...
It says someone who's himself on the pitch. Come on, let's have it right now.
That was the second time I myself on the pitch.
What's going through your mind?
Metaphorically speaking. I'm a bit like Alan. I used to practice all the time, and I practiced the penalty that I was going to take in a match. Very similar technique to Alan, although a lot of the time I'd do it without a goalkeeper in there.
Why was that?
For confidence, and also because I used to practice the same, only one penalty. So therefore the keeper would just kick, and I don't want him where he saves 5 or 6. So it's slightly different, but I understand his technique, which I also did on occasions. So I'd do that, I'd hit 50, 60, however many, every day. And then the day before the Cameroon game, we trained on the Napoli pitch, and we'd finished training up. Put the ball on us. Bobby Robson comes out. She says, "You might want to think about your penalty practice." He says, "We hear there's a Cameroon spy in the ground." So I said, "Oh, righto." So instead of taking loads of penalties in the place that I normally hit, which I'd already decided, which was going to be keepers left, I hit 10 penalties maybe, all low to keepers right, every single one, low to keepers right. So eventually, the first penalty for England, edge of the box, whacked me. Down I went. Looked up, the referee went, penalty. I went, yes, and then I went. Right, okay. I remember walking to the spot, and a strange thing went through my mind. I thought, God, my brother will be nervous. Because he's, and he eventually told me he was hiding behind the sofa, couldn't watch. So I put it on the spot, and I thought, right, just do what you've done in training. It sounds a bit mad, but I always used to aim just outside the left-hand side of the post on that when I hit that penalty, because naturally with the right foot pen, it will curl in. And also, you always bottle it a little bit more. So I did exactly that. And as soon as I hit the ball, I could already see the keeper, funnily enough, going low to his right.
Oh.
Now, I'll never know to this day. But anyway, so it was the most beautiful sight ever, isn't it, when you see the keeper going the other way, right, and the ball sailing into the net, and it's like...
Breathe again.
And then you go... so I'm running off, and then there's 8 minutes to go. We go to extra time, and at the end of the 90 minutes, Bobby Robson comes up, and he runs over to me. He gets a big hug. He went, I told you. Tell you what, I'm going to do something here that has never been done in Top of the 10 podcast history.
Wow.
I am going to insert Ian Wright into this list. In fact, we're going to have 11.
We're going to have 11?
I don't think it changes things dramatically.
Yeah.
But we're going to bring in Ian Wright into the equation. So I'm asking for it's not a top 10 this week. It's a top 11.
Yeah. I love Wright, he's a great lad, and we all do, but he was top of the housery. He was horrible to play against. Yeah. He was, wasn't he? He's in your ear all the time, saying this, saying that. He was nasty.
Yeah.
But he would openly admit that and say that was him.
He's not only the person that would have performed massive housery on the pitch, but he loved it and boasts about it even now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
and
does.
I love that.
Yeah, that's great.
He's like the Jamie Vardy of his day, in the same sense that the fans will give him pelters, and then when he scores, he'll go and do something.
I'm still not forgiving Wrighty anyway, because he dug me out on Match of the Day.
Oh, go on.
Do you remember? I've told you the story, haven't I?
When he was a pundit?
When he was a pundit, yeah.
And you were playing?
At Aston Villa. He dug me out.
Did you deserve it?
Probably.
People are saying that Villa will go down, and when you look at this, you have to say that's right. You look at Micah Richard, his body shape's totally wrong. That's the captain there. He's got to make more of an effort.
I had a ding-dong with him.
Did you?
Oh, Mike was going back and forth. I deleted the tweets now.
Micah, we have additional information here. It was reported in the newspapers. Aston Villa defender Micah Richard has hit back at Arsenal legend Ian Wright for comments made during Monday night's edition of Match of the Day. Monday night, it's unusual. Former striker Wright hit out at Richards for his part in Norwich's opener as relegation threatened. Aston Villa suffered yet another defeat. That's the captain. He's got to make more of an effort than that, Wright said in his post-match analysis. These are the reasons they're going down!
Come on! When I first come to do the punt, I'm on with Ian Wright, aren't I?
Oh, right.
Oh my gosh!
Was it awkward?
I've never been so nervous in my life.
It was
because
lovely.
it was. What did he say? Has he remembered? shall I bring it up? Shall I try make light of the situation?
Did you bring it up?
No, I left.
Have you never mentioned it since? In all the time?
I think Rich knows. Rich.
Shall I tell you something
the
now?
editor.
The next time you two are on together on Match of the Day, believe you me, in the office, in the afternoon, it is going to be raised, Micah.
Should play it on the show. They write his analysis. And there'll be no surprise to you guys who's the main centre forward.
Aguero. Happy days.
So Henry's not the main centre forward. Henry slightly to the left, yeah?
Just slightly to the left.
You tell me.
Main centre forward.
Is?
Kane.
Kane, yeah?
Come on.
Wow.
Kane. All right. Interesting.
Okay.
There's a player missing from the team that I thought would be in it.
So wait.
Who, hang on, who have you written down there?
I haven't written anything. I've written your team down.
All right, yeah, but who did you put centre forward?
Look at him, he's so sensitive.
No, I just moved Henry to the left. You said Henry.
Yeah.
I thought you meant him as your centre forward, so I've put Henry there. Now you've made me scribble it out, make a mess of my nice piece of paper.
Centre forward?
Kane. Henry's to the left, you said.
Proper centre forwards, I said.
Oh. Idiot! I thought you were messing me
It was deadly serious.
I was deadly serious. Why has he left out Ronaldo? That's all I was thinking. He's left out Ronaldo for crying out loud. How could you never came to my mind. I was thinking like who's the best strikers around? This thing and thing. But
Come on.
so who is it?
Who do you think?
Alan Shearer. He's put himself in. Only because you're the only team you'll ever play in that scored enough goals.
Imagine that team. That's full of goals, that team.
No.
Look at that team.
I mean, you sit next to Roy. You like to do analysis as well, but you also feature a lot in clips because you understand the importance of social media.
Yeah.
And you're obviously charismatic and very likeable, may I say.
Here. Sometimes.
He said through clenched
the
teeth.
script here, huh?
Said through clenched. No, but but personality is important as well, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course. The way I see punditry is if I'm at home on a Saturday or Sunday, not working, who do I want to see? So, you're a presenter. Roy Keane would be number one on my list.
Okay.
Because he's going to be honest, he's going to bring the drama, and he can do the analytical side if he wants, but a lot of the shows that he's on, a Sunday, is more about big debates.
I knew we should have put Roy Keane in that team.
But I actually seen, when I first doing punditry, everyone was too angry. Everyone was, look at me, I've scored how many goals, I've won what. But for me, that was only one part of it. How can I come on TV and be relevant, but not be as great as Alan Shearer? So I went with more a light-hearted approach, sort of witty, and stayed within what I know I was good at. If I try to have a debate with Alan, I could be right, but because he's Alan Shearer, people online would say, oh, Mike doesn't know what he's talking about. So there's ways of doing things, and I thought the whole punditry scene needs lighting up, and that's why I think Ian Wright's brilliant.
Yeah, see, there's the difference. When you started as being a pundit, and certainly when I started, online was never mentioned.
No,
Never mentioned.
Right.
So what Mike has just said there, online you'll be trending or you'll do who the 20 2006 or
Yeah.
whatever it was.
I
And
did-
when
I
did
did-
you start as a pundit?
I did punditry for 2 or 3 years. 95?
Yeah, so-
95, 96 I did it, which was...
It didn't even. It wasn't even an online. He thought he was on a train.
Online, it's black and white telly. Thanks for watching. You can listen to Match of the Day Top 10 only on BBC Sounds. Subscribe to the BBC Sounds YouTube channel to be the first to see more from us right here.